Okay, so if you've ever felt completely stuck trying to make money online, then this is for you. We are going to break down a really fast-acting strategy for selling digital products, and it comes straight from an expert's playbook. All right, let's get into it. So let's kick things off with a question that honestly gets right to the heart of the whole problem. What do you think is the single biggest mistake people make when they're trying to build an income online? Just think about it for a second. It's this. It's the belief that you have to invent something totally new, something absolutely flawless, a perfect system right out of the gate. And you know what? That pressure to be completely original is the very thing that keeps most people stuck for months, sometimes even years before they ever make a single dollar. But what if you did the exact opposite? Now, the strategy we're talking about today isn't about being lazy or taking shortcuts. Nope. It's about something way, way smarter. It's about leverage. It's about using what already exists to get where you want to go faster and a heck of a lot more efficiently. And the perfect place to put this idea of leverage to work, it's a platform you already know, Etsy. It is such an ideal marketplace for digital products because it already has everything that most new businesses are desperately missing. I mean, think about it. The main advantage here is that you're just not starting from scratch. Etsy has millions of visitors already. That's built-in traffic. And they're not just browsing. They are actively searching for solutions with their credit cards in hand. Tapping into that can slash the time it takes to make your very first sale. Okay, so using the right platform, that's one piece of the puzzle. But the most crucial part of this entire strategy, it's a psychological shift. It's about really truly understanding what a customer is actually looking for when they click that buy button. This quote right here, this is everything. Seriously, people are not paying for your amazing artistic genius. They are paying for relief. Relief from a problem. They're paying for a solution that makes their life easier or faster or just less stressful. Once you get this, it changes your whole approach. Your customer isn't waking up thinking, gosh, I hope I find something super creative today. No, they're thinking these things. They're feeling overwhelmed, they're short on time, and they just want a simple path to get from point A to point B. Your product needs to be that path. And these examples just nail the point home. Look at them. A digital planner for a busy mom, that's not just a pretty document. That's maybe 30 minutes of her day back. A 5-minute journal for a woman who needs to reset her mindset, that's not just a template, it's a tool for feeling calm and focused. They are useful, not just revolutionary. So, if the goal is to solve these problems and do it quickly, how do you create the solutions without getting stuck in the weeds yourself? Well, this brings us to the tool that makes it all possible, private label rights, or PLR. You can think of it as the key that unlocks this whole strategy of speed and leverage. I mean, just look at the difference here. Creating from scratch sounds really noble, but it's so often filled with second-guessing and just wasted time. PLR, on the other hand, it gives you a finished structure and a proven format from day one. And here's the crucial point. You are not skipping the work, you are skipping the guesswork. And here is exactly how you do it smartly. You start with that pre-made product, but you don't just turn around and resell it as is. No, you customize it for a very specific person, that busy mom, that new seller. You improve it, you brand it as your own, and then you sell it. It's all about adding your unique value on top of a proven foundation. This brings us to another really key principle. When you're just starting out, your instinct might be to create something huge, to prove your value. But the source material is crystal clear. That is exactly the wrong approach. Most people get stuck right here, trying to build a definitive 200-page ebook or a massive course. And these giant projects, they are momentum killers. They delay your launch, they delay customer feedback, and they delay your income. Instead, you want to think small and focused. Things like checklists, planners, simple templates. Why do these sell so well? Because the outcome for the customer is incredibly clear. A checklist to launch an Etsy shop is such an easy yes for a new seller who's feeling totally overwhelmed. The clearer the outcome, the easier the sale. Okay, so let's tie this all together into an actual actionable path forward. The entire goal of this strategy isn't just to make a bit of money, it's to build momentum so you can finally get started and actually see some results. This is the formula. Number 1, use what's proven, like a PLR template on a platform like Etsy. Number 2, solve one specific problem for one specific person. And number 3, ship faster. Get your product out there. Perfection can wait, momentum cannot. Now, if this way of thinking is really resonating with you, the source material also points to a few resources if you want to go deeper. There's a free community called Website Asset Builders to learn more about using PLR the right way and how to turn these simple products into real assets. There's also a preview of something called the Etsy Asset Vault. So, we're going to end with this. It's a question for you to really think about. After seeing this strategy laid out, ask yourself honestly, is the desire to be perfect the very thing that's holding you back from making a profit and from finally getting your ideas out into the world?